So Darren Till absolutely laid out Luke Rockhold last night after the demolition job that I predicted. But before we start, today was a very special day because I hit 1 million channel views, which is just fucking insane to think I have hit 1 million views. So if you are watching this, whether it's your first, maybe you've watched it a million, maybe it's just one person watching my videos all day, every single day, and it requires the 1 million views. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you've watched a real fucking video, left a hate comment, because everyone seems to do that, left a good comment, whatever you fucking did, just thank you. It's actually, if 1 million views blows my fucking mind, to be honest with you, but I'm going to save all this sloppy shit for 1,000 subs when I get there. 680, so listen, I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to get there one day. But we'll start with this. So, I predicted Till to run through Luke Rockhold, and I can't actually remember if I thought you finished him. I thought it would be like a boring decision. I think I can't actually remember my official. It was I was predicting Till to just go in there and outclass him because Till's in his prime. Let's not forget this. Till is in his prime. I said Rockhold's best attributes were his kicks. He wasn't gonna be able to use his kicks, and he would just leave him vulnerable on the feet. And that's exactly what happened. Now I did not expect this picture right here. That does blow my mind a bit. Till just looks like he's found his sport. Till looks like he's now. You have to keep in mind here, he is fighting people who were just way below his skill level. Like Luke Rockhold was a good middleweight champion back in the day. Like he beat Chris Weidman. He's your Strikeforce World Championships, UFC World Championships, like he said in every single video ever. He's there fucking edging under the table to his fucking World Championships. Luke's done a lot. Luke's done a lot of great shit. Luke's done some fucking sweet shit. Like when he was champ, when he was meant to be rematching Chris Weidman, and then he got the Bisping fight. But I remember Luke was like top dog for a while. Like when he beat Weidman, those kicks, bro, the fucking question mark kick, he looked on it. He looked absolutely on it. And the whole Bisping rivalry to this day is probably it's definitely a top 3 rivalry for me. That's fucking some of the funniest shit ever, those press conferences. But Luke's kind of dabbled with bare knuckle. He's dabbled with karate combat. I think if you are going to still compete Luke Rockhold, not like you'll ever see this video, but you need to be in a sport where you can use your kicks, which are your best attribute. It's just a fact. And the grappling. You're a very good grappler. You know what I mean? You submitted Bisping back in the day. Do a sport where you're not handicapped and it's not your best. Like, Till is handicapped, but Till's best attribute is his left hand. Like that's Till's known for, and that's exactly what knocked Luke out. So this boxing suits Till perfectly. He called out Carl Froch. That's a bit of a grudge match. I don't want to really see that. I don't care at all for that fight. I want to see Till in big fights now. I don't want to see Till versus Carl. As much as I would like to see Carl Froch get fucking sparked around. It's actually crazy because he fought in front of 80,000 people at a sold out Wembley, which I don't know if anyone knows that, but still. Listen, I respect Carl Froch. He's alright. He's just a top tier shitster. That's what Carl Froch is, and I always respect those people. I always respect those people. I don't. He's just not the most likable character. I don't mind Froch. Like he's a fucking harmless idiot, isn't he? Like, do you know what I mean? He's a good for an hour laugh. But I respect Froch. You know, he's a great fighter. He's done great things, so I can't really say much too bad about him. But stay retired, man. Till would fucking flatline you KO bad. That would be terrible fight for you. And the thing is, I think Till beats all the influencers. All of them. I think he beats Jake Paul. I think he beats KSI. I haven't seen Jake Paul really improve the last, 2 years? I haven't seen Jake Paul really improve. I haven't seen KSI fight since, was it Tommy Fury? I think it was Tommy Fury who's meant to fight because he pulled out in the Dublin card against Slim versus Anthony Taylor, the tag team one. He pulled out against Dylan Dennis as well. Now, maybe he's fought in between. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, fucking KSI would get so badly starched by the jumping jacks would not work. Listen, Till's a high level striker. Till's been in there with some of the best fighters in the world. This is his prime as well. If Till had fought Tommy Fury, now that would have been a very interesting fight. I was fucking gagging for that fight. I was really hyped for that fight. I seem to have been the only one that was looking forward to it. When the influencer boxing does it right, it does it right. Do you know what I mean? Like Till versus Tommy Fury is a great fight. I would have picked Till to beat him. Tommy Fury shit the fucking bed, and he's actually such a fucking. I actually like Tommy Fury. I might be like the only one that actually likes Tommy Fury, and like he seems like a fucking idiot. Like, do you know what I mean? But I don't mind him. But mate, how are you pulling out because your opponent's threatening to kick you in the head? Like, it's Darren Till. Like, do you not understand who you're dealing with? You're dealing with one of the biggest trolls in MMA. Like, this dude literally asked Ariel Helwani he's gonna fuck his wife with his nose. Like, the dude doesn't care. He's gonna say whatever he wants. And you being like, I'm not fighting if you kick me in the head, it's gonna make him want to kick you in the head even more. If whenever Till had first brought up, I'm gonna kick you in the head and shit like that, if Tommy Fury just ignored it, nothing would have said. Not loads of MMA fighters that cross over. Like, what are you going to do if I, do this and that, or elbow you? They're just like, oh, you can't, it's boxing. And they're like, what if I do? I'm like, okay, cool. That's all you have to do there. But the fact you like, if you do that, I'm pulling out and stuff like that, and then you actually do pull out, you just ruined your whole name, man. You just ruined your whole name. But for Till next, I probably could see a KSI fight. I would love to see that fight. That would be class. He'd beat KSI, which would be hard for me because KSI is my GOAT YouTuber. My GOAT YouTuber. FaZe Jeff, KSI, True Jordy. They're all up there. Joe Weller's up there. They're all up there, man. TGF. They're all up there, bro. I'll say they're all up there one more time. They're all up there. And it's good to see Darren Till winning. It's good to see Till. He's such a headless chicken, though, isn't he? Am I the only one who thinks that? I just think Till just hasn't a fucking clue about. I just want to fucking hate people. I just want to fucking hate him, lad. I'm not fucking made of Tony fucking ACL. He's a fucking. I like Darren Till. I love Darren Till. He's so fucking entertaining. He got me so excited for this fight. Like he did it so well. Fucking Luke. Fucking hate you, lad. You know what I'm saying? He sold it and he got me excited about the fight. So big up Darren Till for that. But Darren Till wasn't the only one on this card. Dildo Danis. Dylan Danis. So Dylan Danis fought someone who's never had a grappling session in his life. As you can see, he's the Misfits MMA light heavyweight champion. So Magomed Ankalaev better watch out. Magomed, I know boxing, it's different, but still. It's just funny to say. What can you really say about this fight? Like, what can you actually say? Like, oh wow, Dylan Danis got a good submission win. If he didn't get a good submission win, it would have been anything. There was no win for Dylan Danis. There was absolutely no win. Okay, now he did the best that he could with his cards dealt, but I genuinely look at this and I'm like, there was no way you could have won. There was no way you could have won as regards this guy was a fucking bum. What was his name? Spencer. It's fucking Spencer FC, like the FIFA player. Like, do you know what I mean? There was no way Dylan Danis, everyone was gonna walk out with like respect for what Dylan Danis did. Do you know what I mean? Like, one of my mates texted me and he was like, "Oh, Dylan Danis is some of the best jiu-jitsu in the world." I'm like, man, like this guy's never had a fucking jiu-jitsu class. Like, it was obvious. It was 15 seconds, and I was watching it. I was like, what is this, folk? What is Spencer doing? Why are you clinching with Dylan Danis? What fucking stupid move is that? Why would you go for the clinch? He actually landed like a nice punch on Dylan. You know what I mean? Like a nice hand. And then he clinched. I was like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? But what I mean is there's no way for Dylan to win, is that anything other than a quick early finish and a good submission was the only option. Like, there was no way for us to be like, oh shit, Dylan looked good. No, there was no way. Now, he did the best that he could, in fairness to him. But it was a lose-lose situation for Dylan Danis. That's how I felt about this fight. Like, had a grappling thing. That's the least I expect what you did. There's no bonus points for you submitting him in the first exchange. There's no bonus points. Now, I would love to see. I don't know if Dylan Danis is competing in ADCCs. I would love to know that actually. Let me check. But I don't. What do you even do with Dylan Danis? What do you do with Dylan Danis? Because he's clearly just way better. If he fought KSI in a fucking in an MMA fight, like that would be a body. That would be an ADCC submission world championship where he lost to Gordon Ryan in the first round. Losing to Gordon Ryan is no fucking shame, considering that guy's juiced off his fucking gills. He lost via decision as well, so we actually didn't even. Well, this one's saying he lost in the first round. Maybe that's first round of the championship, but like to not get finished by Gordon Ryan's insane. So Dylan Danis clearly has S tier level jiu-jitsu, but like if he was to fight KSI in an MMA fight, like you do him just as dirty and just as quick and just as bad as that guy. I want to like even in boxing is not even that entertaining because Dylan would get KO'd. I feel like Dylan would get KO'd in a KSI fight. Do you know what I mean? I just do. So there's no way you can meet in the middle. Boxing's kind of meeting in the middle, but like Dylan is not a boxer. He made that very clear because he actually got hit with a shot last. He got hit with a shot last night. So like Dylan, obviously, you know, he got hit in a boxing fight. I'm not saying that's why he's not a fucking fighter. Because fucking hair is pissing me off. I'm not saying because Dylan got hit in an MMA fight that he's not, you know, a good boxer or anything like that. I'm not saying that because like you're gonna get hit, but someone like with power and all, if they're landing punches on you, you're gonna get flatlined. In case I seems to have good power, so it would be interesting to see. Dylan's just so much better than all these guys. Like, it's not even fair. It's not fair. It's not fair to put Dylan in there with any of these guys, apart from like a Darren Till on the ground, or you know, like it's not fair, bro. Because he's fucking S tier level jiu-jitsu against guys that don't do like, bro. It's not even. It's not fair. It's not like that's actually on a competitive level. That's not fair. How are you putting a 9-year-old fucking, you know, and it's not fair. Like it makes no sense. No, they won't wrap Dylan up in something. Fucking cop on. He's so much better than them all. Feet Dylan's walking, you know, he could be hit, but well, we don't know. We'll see. But there was one piece. Tony Ferguson picked up a very, very, very controversial win over Saul Pappy. He was kind of losing the fight. He like a barrage on Saul Pappy, and then the ref like stepped in. So it was kind of like, oh, that's a terrible stoppage. But then again, I was just kind of like, it's Tony Ferguson. Like we all just wanted to see him. Even just seeing Tony Ferguson winner does not just make you want to smile. It does not just make you want to smile. Not much to be said here. I feel like Tony should just call it quits now or just keep having these shitty fights. But, you know, Saul Pappy was landing. It wasn't like Saul Pappy was outmatched or anything. Like Saul Pappy was doing very well. But Tony just landed a good shot, gone a few good shots, and then just landed a good barrage. That referee was a fucking joke. No way should that have been stopped. Absolutely no fucking way. But the whole MMA world smiles. The whole MMA world smiles. Tony Ferguson is back. He's better than ever. Not really, but still. He picked up a win. So who cares? Who cares? But let me know what you thought about this card down below. And thanks.